ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। आंतर्यश्च बहिर्विधूततिमिरं ज्योतिर्मयं शाश्वतं स्थानं प्राप्य विराजते विरमतामज्ञानमुन्मूलयन्। पश्यन् विश्वमपीदमुल्लसति यो विश्वस्य पारे परः तस्मै श्रीरमणाय लोकगुरवे शोकस्य हन्त्रे नमः। ओम नमो भगवते श्रीरमणाय। श्लोक 15। सत्यश्चिदात्मा विविधा कृतिश्चित् सध्येतत्पृथक् सत्यचितो न भिन्ना भूषा विकाराः किमु सन्ति सत्यम् विना सुवर्णं पृथगात्र लोके। हरि ओम। Okay, now this shloka we have to connect with previous shloka and also the 13th shloka, 14th and 13th. In connection with that, all adhyasa bhashya only. Right. Coming back, this 15th shloka in connection with 14th first and then 13th. Yesterday we said Chideva Satyam, isn't it? Chideva Vidya. Consciousness is the knowledge, true knowledge to be attained. And we also asked, if consciousness is to be attained, then we are already conscious of. What does that mean? So consciousness is in the form of a vritti always. Consciousness is in the form of a vritti. For the sake of communication, I will use the word general consciousness and specific or particular consciousness. This is not there in the text anywhere in the Shastra, but for the sake of communication, I am telling to understand better. What does general consciousness mean? It is just there. It is just there without association of any particular thought. In the mind, consciousness is just there because mind is aware of being alert, of being resonating. Here, it is just there, but it is not associated with any of the respective vritti. Vritti, I mean thought. For example, any thought which has to take place in the mind means a knowledge has to take place in the mind. Agreed? Knowledge has to take place in the mind. For example, gold and golden ornaments. When gold is associated with particular name and form, it becomes what? Bangle. Bangle form, bangle name. It won't be called as gold per se. The mass gold is like general consciousness. The mass gold is general consciousness. When gold is associated with a name and form, it becomes specific consciousness because it is getting associated with the form and a name. Similarly, consciousness as it is general in the mind. When it is linked to a particular thought or a vritti, it is specific. For example, another example. I see a pen which is outside me now. And when I have to recognize this pen through the sense organs, it gets registered in the mind. Through the sense organs, it's get registered in the mind. This is called pen vritti, pen thought. Similarly, when there is a pot, in Sanskrit ghata, ghata vritti has to take place because I am seeing an object ghata, then wall. All the other objects or any object which is there outside me, when I have to see that, remember Kena Upanishad, I have to turn in that direction. When I see, I have to see. Book is there, I have to see in that direction. Means what? Every vritti jnanam keeps on changing. It is a specific consciousness. We are talking about the knowledge per se. Yesterday, the shloka was idam. It was not idam vritti and aham vritti here. All the knowledges, objective signs are anatma, and in and through every anatma, consciousness is there. That is how we ended. Here also, when I am able to see pot vritti, means specific knowledge is there in the mind. But when there is no vritti, consciousness is just there. I cannot say consciousness is just there, because if I say, it becomes a vritti. It is just there, but we can also not refute consciousness, because we are aware that a blankness is also a vritti. But we know, we don't say that. So what I'm telling is, every knowledge is associated with consciousness, with particular thought, that relevant thought. So you see the 13th shloka now, you will understand, because we have to build from there. 13th shloka. See the first line. Bodharam Atma. Bodha there means Atma. Atma is the knower of all the fields, if you have written. Knower of all the fields of knowledge, all the sciences. So connect that with this line. This shloka I have not explained, but I will tell. So consciousness is associated with every thought. Every thought. Now a question might come, what about Brahma Jnanam or Brahma Vidya? Even in Brahma Vidya, consciousness is associated with a particular thought. What is that thought? Aham Brahmasmi Akandakara Vritti Jnanam. We always insist the word vritti. It becomes a specific thought. In this vritti jnanam, I do not grasp Brahman as a new concept or a new idea. And I do not make Brahman as an objective of knowledge. It is not a blank state. Refer 14th shloka. Previous one. Just as I am having pen vritti, when knowledge takes place, when I am having aham brahmasmi vritti jnanam, that cognition takes place. Better word is cognition. In English, here and there, one good word are there. Cognition is a better word. Now, with this background, you see the shloka. First line. Chidatma Satyaha. Chidatma Satyaha. This Atma, which is Chit, is Satyaha. Satyaha means not the truth here. Satya means the only reality. Chidatma Satyaha means this Atma, which is Chit as consciousness, is the only reality or the only substance. What happens to this Chidatma or Eka Atma? The same line it says, Chit Vividhakrita, Chit Vividhakriti Bhavati. Bhavati has to be supplied. Chit Vividhakriti Bhavati. This one reality consciousness will appear as Vividhakrita in the different forms, just as gold and golden ornaments. Vividaha means Anekaha, different varieties. Vividha vritti jnanani, plural. In English, as I told, it is called cognition. Sat, Sat, Satyachit, that consciousness, which is the only substance, appears as different names and forms. Vividha Kritani, just as gold appears in different forms. Second line. Satyachitaha bhinna prutagna siddhyeta. Getting it? Same line. Satyachitaha bhinna prutagna siddhyeta. Satya means what? Consciousness. Chitaha means consciousness. Satya means the reality. Satya Chitaha means that ekam chit, ekam atma. Binnaha means separate. Prutakna siddhyeta, not possible. Means what? These cognitions which is taking place one after the other. Cognition here means vritti. Pen vritti, ghata vritti, book vritti, any object vritti, human being vritti can never take place without the consciousness. Satya Chitaha means ekam atmaha bhinna prutakna siddhyet. Na is there. Why? Because consciousness is alone appearing as nana vidhani. First line. Appearing as consciousness. Minus the consciousness, it cannot appear as a specific knowledge. Consciousness plus a relevant vritti gives to a relevant knowledge. Without consciousness, there is no vritti at all. What happens in Brahma Jnanam? To say I am conscious of, I use a word or a vritti, aham brahmasmi. This aham brahmasmi akandakara vritti jnanam helps me to negate the jivatva and also to negate the Brahma, which is an object of perception. Getting? Ramana Maharshi gives the same example, the gold example, we'll see in the third and fourth line. First is third line and then fourth line. Satyam, third line, last word, Satyam. Fourth line, Suvarnam. Satyam Suvarnam is equal to Satyachitaha. Satyachit. Ekam Satyam Atma, Ekam Suvarnam. Suvarnam vina bhushana vikaraha santi kim. Simple. Satyam Suvarnam vina bhushana bhusha vikaraha santi kim. Bhusha means various ornaments or the products which is coming from Suvarnaha, the gold. Santi kim means he's asking the question and giving the answer also. Can the golden ornaments exist without gold? Not possible. Gold is one, consciousness is one. Ornaments are many, knowledges are many. Gold can exist without ornaments. Conscious can exist without any knowledge. Without any knowledge. Gold is Satyam, ornaments are Mithya, consciousness is Satyam, relevant Vritti Jnanam is Mithya. Getting? Satyam Suvarnam vina Bhusha Vikaraha Santi kim. என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கே சத்தியம் கேட்டு இருக்காரு. பார்க்க முடியாதோ உடம்பு மேல அவ்வளவு போட்டிருக்கேளே, இளமே இல்லையே, காத்துல போட்டிருக்கே, நெத்தியில போட்டிருக்கே, கேட்டு இருக்கேளே, எப்போ அது என்ன போட்டிருக்கேன் நான்? சத்தியம் தான் போட்டிருக்கேன், சத்திய சுவர்ணம் தான் போட்டிருக்கேன். Gold alone is appearing. There is no ornament at all. Imagine. ನಮ್ಮ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡ್ಕೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಸಿಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಪೆನ್ನು ಬುಕ್ ಅದೇ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. Gold is pervaded in and through all the ornaments. Satyam vina ekam chita satyam, the only reality, that is the substance. Gold is the only substance. The ornament as bangle, ring is kevala nama rupa. Nama rupa for transaction, but it doesn't have a substance at all. Swami Paramarthananda calls us pithless. Pithless. Pithless means trash. How many sovereign of bangle, if you ask? Enge bangle ke enge sovereign iruk? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ? ಎಷ್ಟು sovereign ಆಯ್ತು? ಏನು ಅಂತ? ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ? ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೋಚನೆ ವೇದಾಂತ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೋದು. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ then also will tell remove the necklace and sleep. You will not say remove the gold and sleep. To that extent, mind has associated with name and form, not to the substance. Okay, fine. ಇವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ರಮಣರ್, this is what? Cloth. This is what? Cloth. Is it cloth? Just a thread. Just a thread. ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? This is cloth. ಮಾಯಾ ಮಾತ್ರಮಿದಂ ದ್ವೈತಂ ಅದ್ವೈತಂ ಪರಮಾರ್ಥತಃ. Appearances are deceptive ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ this is the reason. So beautifully he is telling suvarnam vina bhusha vikaraha sandikim, it cannot exist. Similarly aham brahmasmi vritti jnanam also, because this aham brahmasmi vritti jnanam can help us in one way. If all cognitions are mithya, just as gold is satyam, ornaments are mithya, ekam consciousness, ekam chit, that is consciousness, is satyam. All the relevant knowledge are mithya, relevant vrittis are mithya. Then we have to add one more thing, because PhD students, tell me now, if all brahma jnanam, if all cognitions are mithya, then what about brahma jnanam? What about brahma jnanam? Boldly you can say. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ.
ವೃತ್ತಿ ಇಸ್ ಮಿಥ್ಯಾ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ನೆಗೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
Half partly is correct. Brahmajnana vritti is mithya, but Brahman is satyam. Brahmajnana is mithya, but not Brahman. Brahman as me, the self, it doesn't need any vritti to exist. This is also mithya. Very boldly you can say. Why this is also mithya? Why Brahmajnanam is also mithya? Because samsara is mithya. If samsara is satyam, then Brahmajnanam should also be satyam. It is not. Two satyam cannot exist. Two truths cannot exist. There is no truths. Truth is always one. This Brahmajnanam is mithya because samsara is mithya. That is why samsara is removed. Mithya samsara is removed through mithya Brahmajnanam. That is sufficient for realization. Example, to remove the thirst in the dream. To remove the thirst in the dream. Dream thirst remove pannanum. Enna pandrathu? Don't say I am the waker. Here only we will become very jnanis. I am the waker. I will just get up. And next to me there is a glass or bottle, Bisleri. I will drink that water. Which next to your bed there is a water. To remove the dream thirst, I need dream water. Just as a dream is mithya, dream water is also mithya. However much you have Bisleri or Kinley next to you will not, or even Ganga, Kashi Ganga, Gangotri Ganga. It won't. For samsara to go, mithya jnana is sufficient. And can this take place? Means what? Can this take place? He's asking. Can ornaments exist without gold? Is there a possibility in any of the world? Prutagatra loke. Loke means he's just telling, in this world we know that always the karanam should preside over the karyam. Gold alone is seen in all the forms. So consciousness alone is seen in every vrittis. Very beautiful. Next. Tadyushmadorasmadi sampratishta. Tasmin vineshta smadi moola bodhat. Tadyushmadasmannati varjitaika. Stitirjvalanti sahajatmanasyat. Okay. All these are continuation of Adhyasa Bhashya only. See there. Tat, Yushmad, Asmad. 3 words are there in the first line. And see this. Can you, 1 second. I'll just open the website, share screen. Share. Can you see?
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Can you read now? See there, first line. This is available in Advaita Sharada Shungari.net. Go to Brahma Sutra, Shankara Bhashya. This is the Adhyasa Bhashya. See there. I'll just highlight. Yushmadasmat pratyaya gocharayoho vishaya vishayinoho tamah prakashavad viruddha svabhavayoho itaretara bhavanupapattau siddhayam tad dharmanapi sutaram itaretara bhavanupattihi ityatah अस्मत् प्रत्यय गोचरे विषयिणी चिदात्मके युष्मत् प्रत्यय गोचरस्य विषयस्य तद्धर्माणां च अध्यासः. And see this line. What happens because of adhyasa? Ahamidam mama idam iti naisargiko lokam vyavaharaha. Because of adhyasa, these kinds of misapprehensions of the reality. What happens? Because of adhyasa, disillusion takes place. Okay. Tatu means what in the shloka? That is the third person, which is finite. Yushmad means you, the second person, which is finite. And these two, that is second and third, can exist only because of first. In the initial classes, you remember. Third person and second person are finite in nature and has to depend on the first person. Third and second arises only because of first. What is that first? Asmadi. In the shloka, first line, first word. Yushmad asmad asmadi. Sampratishtha. Sampratishtha means very well based on the first person. The first person is the ahankara, and ahankara bases the jagat, which is second person, and the Lord Ishvara, the third person. Both are finite. Second and third are finite. Basically, this is Triputi. When Jnani uses the word as I or a letter I, he doesn't use as the finite I, ahankara, as you and me use, but he uses I as infinite. Because he is a Jnani. He knows from what context he is calling himself as I. When the first person is infinite for a Jnani, where is the question of second and third? Because second and third is finite. That doesn't exist for Jnani at all. There is no Jagat and Ishvara separate from him. And also, peculiarly, when I say first, that also doesn't exist for Jnani. Because first also should have a relevance with second and third. Either 2, 3 is not there or 1, 2, 3 is not there. So there is no division at all for a Jnani. This Yushmadasmat Pratyaya Gocharayoho Vishay Vishinoho, what we just say, is based on the Adhyasa, superimposition, a division on the substratum Adhishthanam Chaitanya. These are not new. We have seen all this. I'm just going through fast because we have seen in the 8th, 9th, 10th shloka itself. So the first person itself is relevant for a Jnani. See the second line. Tasmin vinashte sati. When the infinite is known through aham brahmasmi vritti jnanam, that is the previous shloka. Tasmin vinashte sati. Vinashte means which will fall. The first person, which is finite, ahankara, is knocked off. That is the I, the Jivatma, goes off. Vinashte, falsified. Why it is falsified? Because of Mula Bodhat. Mula Bodhat. Mulaha means Atma ityartha. Mula means the Atma. Bodhat means by the knowledge of Atma, this Tasmin Vinashte Sati, all the divisions, especially the Ahankara, is knocked off. Mulaha means Atma or the Adhishthanam. All the 3 divisions are knocked off. Technically, if you have to call, Aham Pada Lakshyartaha knocks off Aham Pada Vachyartaha. Based on that, Idam and Triputi, second and third will also go. Second person and third person will also go. So what is that state of knowledge? Third line, Ramana Maharshi says, Tat, because it is a long line, you have to split. Tat Yushmad Asmad Mati Varjita ekatma sthitihi. Same line, just I'm breaking. Tat yushmadasmat mativarjita ekatma sthitihi. That state of knowledge. Sthitihi means a state. This state of knowledge is ekaha. Ekaha is equal to akandaha, limitless. Akandaha. Eka Atma is there. Eka Atma is Akanda Atma, Nirvikalpa Atma, Akanda Atma. And what is that? Free from all the divisions. Varjita. Varjita is equal to free from, devoid of all the three divisions. What is the division? Triputihi. Ahankara, Jagat, Ishvara. Tat Yushmad Asmad. Asmad is Ahankara, Yushmad is the second person, Tat is the third person. And Matihi means the notion. Mati means the notion. Notion of the division of I, the Ahankara, transacting with the Jagat, Karyam, and looking for the Karanam, the Ishvara. Koncha technical airka, or you can understand. Easy. And this notion has to go. This notion of division has to go, but the experience of the notion continues. Isn't it? I remember in initial classes. No division or triputi notion has to go, but the experience continues. And experience continues as long as Jnani continues to live, as long as Jnani's prarabdha is there. And Ramana Maharshi himself will discuss about this in the later portion of Saddarshanam. There elaborately he discusses, we will see. Suppose if you say, Jnani doesn't see anything, no division at all, because I cannot wait until there. Koncham, ipove paatilla. News highlights. If you say Jnani doesn't see any difference, then what happens? Jnani doesn't know what is the difference between male, female, what is the difference between pen, mobile phone, torch. If that happens, what is the condition of a Jnani? Only in one condition, there can be no change at all. Which is that condition? If you want to become a pure Advaitin, only in one condition, you cannot see any change.
Sleep and Samadhi.
Wrong. That is Ajnanam. Sleep is Ajnanam, Samadhi is also Ajnanam. You should have a eye problem, cataract issue. Because in cataract, everything looks blur. There is no difference at all, no division. If you want to become a pure Advaitin, may you have cataract. Then Jnani also should have. Isn't it? The notion should go here. Experience continues. Experience will continue. So change, I have a change in the conclusion, but there is no change in the perception. Conclusion is here in the buddhi. Just as sunrise and sunset is experienced by me, but I know with the knowledge that sun doesn't rise and set. That is why I told in the previous class or a couple of classes before, knowledge cannot displace, or experience cannot displace knowledge. I have studied in school that sun doesn't rise and set, but it is the experience which is making me to see the sun rise and set. The fact is it doesn't rise. Conclusion, the cognition is here, but experientially I see. Though I know that sun doesn't rise and set, but still I get up and do Sandhya Vandanam for offer Arghyam for the non-rising sun and non-rising sun setting. எனக்கு தெரியும், ஆனாலும் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கேன். Sun doesn't rise at. See how Dharma Shastra will cheat us. In that, before sunrise Uttama Kala, during sunrise Madhyama Kala, after sunrise Adhama Kala. When sunrise itself is not happening. Because of this, don't give up Sandhya Vandanam, okay? Just avani avitama irukku. You have promised Kamo Karshi, Manyura Karshi, Naham Karta, Manyu Karta anta. Naham Karayata anta. Think. We have to work for cognition change which happens in the buddhi. Never say Advaitam has to be experienced. Not possible. Then better have pray for cataract. That is the only way. Very nice. He says, Tasmin vinashte sati moola bhodat. Ad nodidvalla, ha. That knowledge is the only thing we need. And this is the glory of knowledge. What will happen with such state of knowledge? Atma sahajaha. It will be natural for him to claim as his own self. Atma sahajaha. He claiming as Aham Brahmasmi becomes very natural. He need not claim. He knows that I am the true self. Here true doesn't mean true or false, it means Satya. He alone exists. And Jvalanti, because of this wisdom, state of wisdom, he shines, the Jnani shines. And this also figuratively it has been told. Jnani shines means full velicham. It's not like that. Jnani doesn't shine like that. The wisdom shines. Figuratively it has been told. And remember, whenever we use this word called Jnani, Siddha, Avadhuta, or liberalized person, realized person, they are all human beings just like us. They are all human beings just like us. They behave normally, especially with respect to Jnani, I am telling. They behave normally. And to prove the Jnanihood, there need not be any abnormality. To prove the Jnanihood, there need not be any abnormality. Sit in Padmasanam, not required. You sit, I am not telling no. Sit in Siddhasanam. Yes. Even if you sit in that asanam or not, you are a Jnani. Rotate your eyes clockwise, merry-go-round, anti-clockwise. You rotate. Even if you don't rotate your eyeballs, you are a Jnani. Isn't it? There is no abnormality at all. The only disadvantage what we can think of is if a Grihastha is a Jnani, then it is a problem. For a sannyasi, it is not a problem. Why? Because there is a costume which will save us. Jnaniyo illiyo sannyasi potachu path puja pannidla. But for a Grihastha, what happens if he or she becomes a Jnani? Nobody will recognize that he or she is a Jnani. There won't be any respect. No pada puja can be done. Isn't it? Sannyasi escaped because of color. But Grihastha, that is the only disadvantage where I see. Even if it is, then if you expect a pada puja, then you are not Jnani. Simple. Either way out. Either way out. Because many people has this. Naan Jnani, avanku theriyuma. Naan Jnani ivaru gotta. Ellargu mansal irutte. Does he or she know that I am a Jnani? The very thought that you guess I am a Jnani, you are not. They are all normal people. Ramana Maharshi beautifully talks this. in the same Saddarshanam end it will come. So that, because when I was going through that, here I wanted to add is an introduction. So never we should think that Jnani means abnormal person. He's just sitting like that, seeing somewhere else, and suddenly he laughs. என்ன ஆச்சு என்ன டிவோட்டி கேட்ட என்ன ஆச்சுப்பா யாரோ விழுந்துட்டார் ஓ அப்படியா உங்களுக்கு அவெல்லாம் தெரியுமா அண்ட் ஒன் மோர் திங் ஞானி need not have trikala jnanam. Many people will expect, since you are a jnani, you should have trikala jnanam. Past, present, future you should know. No? That the Daivagnya can do, astrologer. Jnani need not do that. These are the misconceptions about a realized person. And he will do some powers, not required. He is just a normal person. Because all such siddhis are part of what? Second and third division, mithya. Think. But we all watch for that. If somebody does anything like that, we say, oh, Mahajnani. For those persons, except Atma Jnanam, they have every Jnanam, other Jnanam. Ashtasiddhi is there. Only they are working in Trailokya Mohana Chakra. That's all. More puja, Trailokya Mohana Chakra. More chakra, more Ajnanam. Anyways, we will conclude. So the Jnani with that knowledge, Jvalantihi shines, because that is a state of wisdom. Figuratively, it is told as shines, means he is content, he is peaceful. Om Sham Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.